What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gad with Geach. I am your boy Geach, and y'all know how we do. I got another episode of Food Stamp Foolishness for y'all. This first lady in this first clip, she said she's confident that Trump is not going to take away her food stamps on November 1st. So without further ado, let's get into these clips.
I live off the government. I don't need you guys telling me to go to work. I obviously know I can go to work if I choose to, but I'm not going to. I don't know how to get this through your guys' thick skull. I am never going to work. I will live off the government for the rest of my life. I have plenty of money this way. Why would I ever choose to go to work? What you guys don't get is that we have income. We're not just sitting on our asses all day. Therefore, we get that income plus our food stamps, which is $1,500 a month, every single month. So yeah, we're living large and in charge over here. So you all can just shut up, quit telling me to get a job. I will not be doing that. I will not be taking that advice. I will not be... No. Just because you're not as smart as me to live off the government does not mean that I should have to get a job. So keep that in mind. Have a great day and shut the fuck up.
Now, she said y'all not as smart as her because y'all choose to go out here and work hard and not live off the government like her. You need to be as smart as her. Go get you some food stamps so you can have a softer life like her. You're not as smart as her, according to her, is what she said. So, hey. Obviously, folks been in her comment section telling her, you need to go ahead and get your job. And she said, no, she's not doing it. So, I can't make this stuff up.
And y'all are really going crazy about like the SNAP benefits and the healthcare thing with Trump. Like, Trump isn't self-centered, bro. He's going to come through in the last minute, just like how he did with TikTok, and be like, actually, we're not going to cut the benefits. Like, did y'all not remember what happened with TikTok? And he wanted to act like he saved the whole fucking world when he kept TikTok? That's literally what he's going to do when it comes to Medicaid and SNAP benefits, just so his MAGA writers can be like, he did it again, yay! Like, what are y'all stressed out about? Like, he's not... Y'all are going to have y'all food on Thanksgiving. Please. We know what Toupee be doing. This is what he do. He been doing this the whole term. Because he wants people to root for him and like him. And we hate him. And he just... I don't know why everybody...
How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all agree with her? Do y'all think this administration is going to come in at the last minute and say, hey, everybody gets their food stamps? Or... do y'all think, no, nobody's going to have food stamps come November 1st, which is just a few days away? So we will see. Her theory is he's going to come in last minute and play a savior. I personally don't think that's going to happen because it's like we getting cutting close right now. But she thinks he's going to come in. So how do y'all feel about that? Let me know.
Made it Donald Trump. The people that are on Section 8 welfare and food stamps have been on it for years, way before he got in the office. Way before he got it. So why you mad at him? Y'all been scamming this system for so long, and y'all thought y'all was going to have a free ride, but y'all going to have to work. If y'all ain't sick, disabled, and shut in, y'all going to have to work. Y'all going to see what it feel like to pay some real bills. Y'all ain't going to be able to call in and miss a day or two to try to lessen your check so they can continue to pay your rent. Y'all ain't gonna be able to do that no more. Y'all ain't gonna be able to pay y'all rent without working now. See, all these people on that stuff should have had money saved. Why y'all ain't saved no money? Y'all knew it was coming to an end.
So, allegedly, starting November 2025, Donald Trump will be giving families that receive food stamps cash in place of the food stamps. So
now, have y'all heard about this? I haven't heard anything about people who get food stamps getting cash in place of the food stamps. I don't know what this lady talking about, but she's very known on TikTok as a food stamp lady and getting food stamp benefits. But she, of course, they say she got over 100,000 followers, which she's getting a check from TikTok. So I don't even know how she's still on food stamps. But yeah, I haven't heard about that. I don't know what she's talking about. We gonna let her cook, no pun intended, as we talk about food stamps.
A family of 4 gets $300 a month in food stamps every month. They will now be getting $300 cash every single month. I think this is a terrible idea. A terrible idea.
Look, y'all, you heard me? I'm one of the people that need to get food stamp. I'm the person that need to get EBT. You know why? Because I'm disabled. I ain't got no toes, you heard me? Y'all see that, you heard me? I ain't got no toes on this right foot. My leg be swelling up. My foot be swelling up. Every time I walk long, my foot swell up. When I sit too long, my legs swell up. Even when I walk long, my legs swell up. This be swole up. My whole leg be swole up, you heard me? I ain't got no toes on this foot. I got toes on this foot. I'm disabled. I can't work. I can't work from home. I'm not good with customer service, you heard me? I'm not good with that shit, bro. Like I'm one of the ones, you heard me, that need the EBT. I'm the one that need food stamp. I'm the one that need that shit.
Now, I agree with that. Now, he's clearly disabled. There are really people out here that are not trying to play the system. They really need it, the benefits. It really does help them. And not everybody who gets food stamps are trying to play the system. You know, some people, a lot of people that get food stamps, they have jobs. They just need that to supplement them, you know, for food. But like this guy here, clearly disabled, you know, hope everything works out with him. But yeah, there's people that really need the food stamps.
My food stamps, and I'm already struggling. I was depending on my stamp card to reload. This is crazy. Y'all say y'all taking them in November. It's October. My stuff's supposed to upload on October the 10th. And now I'm up here figuring out if I'm going to go to some food banks or the nearest churches that's donating to help our family, because that's what I got to do. This is crazy. I'm already driving 1 hour and 30 minutes to work. I'm already working over 7 damn different marketing jobs. I'm already doing the most, never getting to see my goddamn child, working my butt off for everybody. You get what I'm saying? And now you take my food stamps, the one thing that I can't do to provide for my child, to have lunch, home custom lunch, little snacks and stuff when I'm not around. When she's with other people that can watch her, have her stuff, it's just aggravating. My husband need his food for work because he work on the road. My family uses those food stamps. Seriously. So I needed those. And for you to cut them off is crazy. I did all my documents. I was all on my paperwork. You said November, it's October. I'm just like, it's just, now I need another job. So if you're hiring, hey, I'm looking to market a business. I don't do 9 to 5s. I can market your business. I can bring you money to your company. And I'm a great influencer. And I know how to get sales and close on deals. Hire me immediately. Thank you.
It's been 7 days since I lost my food stamps, so I have not been able to afford groceries. I didn't get my cash assistance for this month. Section 8 didn't pay my rent yesterday, so now I have to come up with $1,100 that I don't have, okay? $1,100, where am I gonna come up with that? I don't have a job. I'm not looking for a job. I'm not going to get a job. I've never had a job. I'm not going to do it now, okay? I have been on welfare benefits for
I think she's who people talking about. When people say you need to, you know, they need to cut food stamps because you need to go out and get a job. Prime example right here is people like her who everybody's talking, who the taxpayers are over people like her. She says she never had a job and she not getting one.
13 years. And now they decide they want to put a time limit on this. It has been 13 years that I have received almost $10,000 a month in benefits. And now you expect me to just get up and find that $10,000 somewhere else. I have 6 mouths to feed. 6 mouths. It has been a week. I have not been able to put food in this house. I now have to come up with rent. Yes, I got my nails done today. Yes, I got my eyelashes done today. Yes, I got my eyebrows done today. Okay, because just because I can't pay my bills does not mean I have to go around looking like a bum. So yes, I did get my nails done. Sue me, okay? Sue me. $1,100 is a lot different than $80. Okay, I had $80 to get my nails and everything else done. I don't have $1,100. I have over 200,000 followers on my main account, and I can't get one person to help me. Not one person. When it is your responsibility as a taxpayer to support me and my children. Where are you at?
I knew we weren't going to go long without getting some type of foolishness. Now, her whole clip is foolishness, but she said it's our job as taxpayers to support her and her children. Now, like I said, I don't want anybody's children to go hungry, but as taxpayers, it is not our job. That is a flawed mentality, and so many people who do get food stamps, they think like that. You as a taxpayer, it's your job to support her and her able-bodied self, support her who can go get a job, but no, it's you as a taxpayer's job to do it. This is why people have a problem with the food stamps.
I'm gonna tell you like this right here. If you done got your stamps for this month, or you haven't got them yet, if you done got your stamps, or when you get your stamps for this month, don't go running trying to sell your damn stamps. Don't go running buying all that goddamn junk food, them knickknacks and all that bullshit. Don't be trying to do nothing else other than put some grocery in that refrigerator and some grocery in that deep freezer, because I'm going to tell y'all what's happening. So that whole rumor talk about no stamps being issued in November is a fact. Nobody in America that's in the EBT or part of the EBT program will receive food stamps in the month of November. Nowhere in the United States, if they have a government SNAP EBT program, wherever you are, they will not be issuing no benefits. Now, this is the crazy thing. I don't know if y'all really believe a lot of the stuff or if y'all reading up on it, but bro, brace yourself, because it's not just November. Listen to me, it's not just November. It's not just November. They trying to phase out and get rid of food stamps, just like they trying to do the Section 8, the government assistant, anything that's government assisted, any programs, they trying to get rid of all of that. You see what I mean? And they telling everybody it's to save money and it's to this and it's that. That's not what it's for. That's not what it's for. Don't be no fool. A lot of y'all, like I said, a lot of y'all wake up and run the social media and bullshit. Y'all receive food stamps. Y'all get some type of government assistance. Y'all better start waking up and looking what's going on around y'all. Because like I said, you going to wake up one day in the world, in the life that you know and used to and feel like you entitled to, that shit going to change. And they doing it right in front of your eyes. Like I said, you going to wake up one morning and you're not going to be able to walk in your grocery store and swipe that damn EBT card and fill up your pantry. You see what I mean? So for y'all, for the ones who don't know what's going on, for the ones that's not resourceful, for the ones that's not self-efficient, y'all better get on y'all shit. You would not get food stamps come November. And if y'all haven't been paying attention, don't sit here and just think, come December, they're going to give me my November stamps and my December. No, they are not, because the way they talking, the way this Trump administration talking, you might not get them come December. And I'm being honest. So if you don't know what's going on, like I say, man, tap in, tune in with me, man. I'll keep y'all updated just like I did. And I'm like with the child support laws and everything else. If you don't know, hit me up. I'll let you know what's going on.
Y'all, they just took my food stamps. Oh my gosh. I can't even begin to tell y'all how frustrated I am. But more importantly, what am I gonna do? Now, I told y'all something was a little iffy and that we have to get our ducks in a row, y'all. We have to get our ducks in a row, because guess what? Now I gotta figure out myself, but that's cool. The whole thing is they're doing food stamp reductions. Now, did I think it was gonna be me? No, I didn't. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I really didn't. But here we are. So for all y'all thinking that I just be BSing and this is not going on, this is going on. You can Google it. Google Trump administration food stamps and see what you don't read. But yeah, y'all, and get this, it was only $400 anyway. Like, how did I make the list of who to reduce? Talk about you don't meet the eligibility requirements anymore. That's crazy work.
You know what I hate? When somebody know that you work somewhere, so they just keep calling you and asking you certain questions, like you're supposed to have the answers to everything because you work there. Yes, I work for social services, but I do not work in that department. So stop calling me, asking me if y'all gonna get y'all food stamps in November. But what I would like to say is, I don't believe it. Because this is what they always do to get y'all to act the way that y'all acting, and acting like y'all don't know what y'all gonna do if y'all don't get y'all food stamps. And then also, y'all wasn't even supposed to get it in October, but y'all got it. And then October approached, and they pushed the date further to November to make y'all think you're not gonna be able to celebrate Thanksgiving, or y'all not gonna have no food. And then some of y'all saying y'all gonna go steal and do all of this. Yes, if everybody goes in a store at the same time, we stick together, of course we're not gonna get caught, blah blah blah. Then you got some people talking about go find a job, and y'all wouldn't be worried if y'all would just work. There's people that's working that's afraid they won't get their food stamps next month, because we all know how high food is now. Okay, so please, all right, stop hating because you're not eligible or you don't have the requirements to get food stamps. Okay, stop hating on the ones that's working and still getting those stamps. Okay, I just had to get that out, because I wasn't like in the whole go get a job and people coming at people that's worried. Yes, people are worried because some people really depend on this. Some people don't have a village. Some people don't have a community that helps. But this is why I get upset about stuff like this, because me, if this was going to affect me in any way, or my community, my village, man, we get together. We a family. We are a family now. You have this, I have the beans, you got the cow, you got the mac, you got this, you got this. And we come together and we do a big feast for our kids. We don't never let our kids feel anything that we go through. So we make it happen. You best to believe if I don't have no food on my stove, you best to believe it's going to be some pork and beans and some franks on that stove. Okay? And I don't even eat meat. But we're going to make it happen. We're going to be knocking, man, knocking on doors and like what you have, and nobody's going to feel no way. Some people even use their stamps to pay their rent. Believe it or not. Okay? So stop coming at people that's upset about this stuff. But what I do need to tell y'all is y'all need to just prepare for stuff like this. Okay? There's food banks. There's so much stuff that y'all could do. Stop worrying and thinking that you're not going to be able to get your stamps or whatever the case may be. All right? And stop asking me, because I really don't know. And I don't care.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning into this episode of Food Stamp Foolishness. And I'm not going to edit that out. Y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. How y'all feel about the clips, what everybody's saying in the clips. Do you think they're going to cut the food stamps on November 1st? Do you think it's just, a ploy and it's not going to happen, and, this administration's going to come in and say, no, actually, we're going to give y'all the food stamps and play the whole savior like this one lady in the clip said? But just drop down in the comments, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Geech out.